Yo, you see where that hill is? You heard me? She can go. You see where that big ass hill is? So I'm gonna test. I'm gonna go up that hill real quick and just wait for him. I'm gonna come right back. Cause this guy, he made a video. He said that the king goat couldn't go up a hill, and that's a steep ass hill, right?
Yeah, that's the hill that was killing me. That I had a bike with.
So y'all hear that, right? All right. So come on, I'm gonna go over here. Just wait for me. I'm gonna come right back down. Hopefully the battery lasts real quick. But I'm gonna do it from a little standstill though. All right, so this is the hill test. And I'm putting on maximum torque. And I'm gonna let this car go by me real quick. And now I'm going from a standstill. 250 mile pound man going uphill. Let's see how fast it do. 35, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42. And that was from a standstill on the King Goat. So the guy that said that the King Goat didn't have any torque going uphill is a motherfucking liar. That shit went up like 42. 42? Yeah, and I got my shit calibrated GPS, so y'all can take it or leave it. So, yeah, dude said, he said that the goat, he said he couldn't go up on a hill, and he said he couldn't do it like that. So I was like, yeah, whatever. What was you looking at, the lights? Yeah. Nah, they work. Yeah, they work. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if that switch is off, they won't work. Okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, with that being said, man, we're gonna end the video right here, and we'll talk to y'all another time, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna talk more about the bikes. Like I said, it's a mid drive and you got a hub drive. What's your battery percentage on right now? 68. Okay, 68%, and I got 85%. So that just shows you that a hub motor, you know what I'm saying, is less efficient than the mid drive. So right now I'm at 87%. And I just went uphill and it's still going up, and I'm still at 87 hill. And like I said, the dude that made the video on YouTube that said the King Goat can't go uphill from a standstill is a motherfucking liar. That's a steep hill right there. So anyway, with that being said, and the best French that I know, my man O was with me. But anyway, like I said, I'm running right now. Matter of fact, this is crazy. I'm at 90% battery, right? And then he said, how much you said you got on there right now?
67.
How much?
67.
So he has 67%. So which goes to show you that a mid drive is more efficient than a hub drive. So right now, like I said again, this is running a 20 amp hour battery in conjunction with a 40 amp hour battery. So it gives me a total of 60 amp hours of battery. That one is running a 25 amp hour 72 volt battery, because both of these are 72 volt systems. 72 volts and 25 volts and 40 volts, which is a total of 65 amp hours. So, like I said, we've both been running all day, you know what I mean? We've been riding around, everything like that, but just to let you know which one is more efficient. So each one has its plus and minuses. Like I said, I love both bikes, you know what I mean? I've been owning the Spark Javelin. I've had it since 2024, and I got this one in 2025, late 2025. So I really wasn't able to really like ride it or anything like that. Like I said, when I first got it, you know, they was having problems with the with the controller, which was basically causing shutoffs, and I wasn't riding my bike like that. So, like I said, at that time I had the MotoGo V3, which I sold to my friend, and I also had like the Spark Javelin. So like I said, I had basically 3 bikes all together with the King Goat. With that being said, man, both of the bikes are fun. Love riding both of them. Like I said, the Javelin is the smoothest bike that I know. I mean, it feel like a Cadillac.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a Cadillac bikes, and I would say like this is more like a BMW. You know, you got like BMW. You know, it's real punchy and stuff like that. So, just being said, like I said, all I can tell y'all, don't be like, oh, make sure you get a helmet, make sure you got some goggles on. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out there.
Yeah.
Cause like I said, like you might think that this like, don't let the quietness fool you. And I think that's a big problem. A lot of people let the quietness of an e-bike, you know, and like I said, they compare it with like a regular mountain bike or whatever. But when you go on speeds of like 50, 40 and above, you basically in moped, motorcycle category. You know what I'm saying? Territory. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna end this video. I'll talk to y'all later. Like I said, unscripted reviews, we just giving it to y'all in the raw. You know what I'm saying? No cut, street certified. All right? Without